Yeah, what's going on, guys? Your boy over here back on the Madden 17 with the next play in the SingleBack tight slots. Now, the SingleBack tight slots is the free formation I'm bringing you guys out of the Carolina Panthers offensive playbook. If you guys are interested in getting the rest of the playbook, then you're going to have to go down in the description, check out the premium membership option, and then, yeah, just pay the $15, and then you get premium membership for Explicit, which is great. You get all of our ebooks for the whole year of Madden 17. And if you're not interested in paying the $15 for every ebook for this year, then you're going to have to wait for the initial release of this book, and I'm not too sure when that's going to be. Hopefully sometime this month in September. And it's just $5. You pay $5 and you get access to this book. But then keep in mind, you don't get early access. Like if you're a premium member, you get updates as they come out and as plays get added. But if you wait for the book's release to pay the $5, then you got to wait for the book to be done. So now that that's over with, let's go ahead and jump into the next play, and it's going to be Stick. And once again, this is in SingleBack tight slots, and let's just pick a random play. Now, this is a play that I run two different ways. So usually what I'll do is I'll just like curl my X receiver or my B receiver, whichever way I feel like running it, because it's completely flippable. You get Y or triangle, X or square, and then down on the D-pad, and then you get yourself a nice curl route. So when you snap the ball, you're pretty much going to be looking at the curl route and then looking at the flat. If the curl route is going to be covered, then you're going to be hitting the flat. So we're going to snap the ball. This time the curl route's going to be open, so that's who we're hitting. I just hit a low precision pass right there. I don't know why. I usually just hit low precision passes on curls. Snap the ball, and it looks like the flat is going to be open this time, so we're going to take our nice check down for a few yards. And that's the first way of running this. That's just like a quick setup. And this play is also going to work in goal line as stock. If you snap the ball, this time we're dump it off to the flats, and that would be a touchdown if we're in the goal line. So keep in mind, this is also a pretty good goal line play. But another way we can run this is actually move our A receiver in motion. Now, we have a bunch of plays where we move our A receiver in motion, so let's just go ahead and throw him in motion as well. And now we're going to drag our X receiver. Now, what you see is now we're going to have like these two crossing routes right in front of each other, the A and the Y, and then the X. Now, technically, the A is in a flat route, so he's going to walk across the field very slowly, which is actually kind of cool, kind of annoying. If you want him to just drag, then you could definitely drag him, but I kind of like him in this route, because if you see, he kind of just slowly creeps over the middle of the field, so people, it's kind of weird, like people just don't realize that he's doing that. So he creeps really slowly over the middle of the field, which I said, I actually kind of like. So I snap the ball, look at the flats. The flats are not open, and then the curl is open, and that A route was definitely covered. Now, the A route is definitely going to be covered in man coverage like you wouldn't believe because of how slow he's running. So we motion him over, snap the ball. This time he gets a nice speed boost. Our X receiver is open, and that's what we're going to hit. Usually man coverage is going to be, we're going to be hitting it to the curl route. And if they're going to be manually covering the curl route in man coverage, and they're running a lot of that, if you're just using and abusing this play, then I would just suggest dragging the A receiver by hitting Y or triangle, A or X, and then down on the right stick, and then you got yourself a drag, and then you're going to see he's actually going to run across the middle of the field, so he's going to be a lot quicker. And I'm sorry, I wasn't actually trying to make a read there. I would have hit him a lot sooner because he was open. I was just trying to fully explain, and I feel like I make plays look really stupid when I do shit like that, but you guys can see he's clearly open right there if I hit him all as well. But like I said, I think my favorite way of running this is probably just putting the curl route on the X, motioning the A receiver over, and then right as he sets, I just snap the ball just like that, and he gets a nice little speed burst. Now this time the flat is open. I probably should have hit a little bit sooner, but I take forever whenever I'm explaining things. Also, you got to remember that you could also run it to the opposite side. We could just curl our B receiver, and then boom, we got it on the other side. And that also means that we could motion them the other side as well. We could take Ted Ginn, and we can motion Ted Ginn to the other side and run it the way that we were over there. Now, that's what I really like about this formation is it's perfectly symmetrical. So you could pretty much do anything on either side and really confuse your opponents. You could flip the Blake. Right here, I'm flipping the play, and you can barely tell. You can only really tell because the red route switches from B to X. So I kind of like that, how you could just flip it, and no one goes in motion, so you don't really know. But let's just go ahead and run the play one more time on the right side of the field. All we're doing is curling our B receiver, motioning our Y receiver, then snapping the ball. This time we're just going to hit our Y receiver over the middle of the field. And keep in mind, like I said, you can drag that receiver if you want. That's what I'm going to do this time. I'm going to drag him as soon as he sets, snap that ball. And now, actually, we're going to be hitting our flats this time because our flats are wide open. And that's what I kind of like about this, too, is whenever they come up in a formation where the free safeties man up with the guy in the flats, because you're going to see he has to run all the way across the field. This is the guy that's manned up with Greg Olsen, and you see he literally has to run all the way across the field to get to Greg Olsen. So we're going to be able to hit him and be able to rack it for a few yards. If we would have hit it earlier, it probably would have been better. But that's what I like about the flats is like whenever they're manned up against someone who's really far away, they're going to like be booty butthole naked open. So let's snap the ball. We're probably going to be hitting the flats again. We are hitting the flats, and that's what it looks like in goal line. This is definitely a goal line play that you could run. I don't know if you guys can tell, but this is for sure a good goal line play. Now, in the goal line, X route also gets open sometimes, like right there. You're going to see X route is definitely open. That's going to be a 2-point conversion or a touchdown. So this is definitely a goal line play. It's a good 2-point conversion play. I actually really, really like this play in regards to that. So snap the ball, drag, or I'm sorry, the flat, and that's going to be a 2-point conversion or a touchdown if we're within the couple yard line. That's it for this video, guys. If you guys like it, definitely give it a like, comment, subscribe. Follow me on Twitter. It's going to be down in the description below. Don't forget to check out the group channel. As always, guys,